seven-figure Gibber. Here we go, rocking his Michael Jordan jacket right here, getting ready for the weigh-ins, man. How are we feeling? We're a day away.
I'm feeling excited, man. Putting the hard work, and I'm ready to destroy the group.
We got 6 rounds professional fight. We got some beef that stems from the last card, man. Unfinished business against Holder. You got robbed, you feel?
I know I got robbed at the decision, so I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to look to the judges. But I'm going to come for the stoppage. McBroom's going to get stopped, 100%.
This is Social Gloves too, man. What kind of message are you going to send to everybody in attendance and watching worldwide?
I'm here to show an improvement from my last performance. I've dedicated a lot of time to the gym. I'm excited for this opportunity today.
And lastly, he doesn't think you're the same type of athlete. You got the gaming background. He thinks he's got better athleticism. Why are you going to prove him wrong?
He will see in the depths of those rounds. He'll see by my jab, and he will be seen by my cross. Who is the better athlete? Who is the better boxer? And he'll find that out tomorrow night.
We have Michelle over with your opponent over there in the red corner. Michelle.
Austin, doesn't seem like you've really had any beef leading up to this fight, but it seems like Gib has sort of an issue with you. Would you like to respond to this?
Yeah, I mean, I hope he has an issue with me. I hope he brings his A game because I'm bringing mine. Like I said, there's no hatred towards Gib. We got a lot of respect for the dude, but it's time to embarrass him September 10th. Need everybody to tune in, socialgloves.tv. You're not going to want to miss it.
So making your pro debut, do you have any nerves? Do you have any, good nerves? How are you feeling right now?
Definitely not nervous, more anxious. I feel like this is long overdue. We were supposed to fight over a month ago. Now it's finally happening, and it's go time.
Do you have a prediction for this fight? I know sometimes they just want to go in for the win, but do you have a stoppage prediction?
He's not getting past 3 rounds. Like I said, Bryce, my last opponent, lasted 3 rounds. He's not lasting longer than 3 rounds.
All right, Austin, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you very much, Michelle Phelps, alongside Austin McBroom. Our main event tomorrow will be Austin McBroom and the 7-figure Gibber. Now, we are here at Camino Real Chevrolet. Want to bring up the owner of Camino Real Chevrolet, Rob Hernandez, ladies and gentlemen, who is a big boxing fan and a wonderful host to today's weigh-in. Rob, tell us about your ability to be hosting Social Gloves to the weigh-in. This is an event talked about around the world. Tomorrow night we get it on at the Bank of California Stadium.
Yeah, just happy to help support Steve Bash over here. I've known him for a while, and Justin Gonzalez and Social Gloves, and we have a big boxing history. We're a family-owned and operated dealership here in SoCal, and I'm just happy for an exciting fight.
How excited are you for the fights tomorrow night? Obviously, there's some bad blood that is involved in many of our matchups, and the card is talk, no more talk, and lo and behold, they get it on tomorrow night.
No, it's very exciting. You guys put a great card together. There's some great fights that are going to happen, really exciting. I think it's going to be great for the fans.
Now, I know that you and your family, you have a history in regards to boxing. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so my father worked with boxers for 30 years. He advised Oscar De La Hoya. I worked with Jose Zepeda, who has a championship fight coming up. So through the years, we've been able to help support a lot of fighters and their families and just help support the local community.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you very much, Rob, and we look forward to seeing you at the fight tomorrow.
Awesome, thank you.
Rob Hernandez, ladies and gentlemen, from Camino Real Chevrolet. Well, speaking of Jose Zepeda, the man who will be fighting Jose Zepeda in a few months' time, who is an absolute dangerous knockout artiste. He's standing by with the Schmo, who's with Regis Prograis. Schmo.
Thank you, Ray. The former WBA light welterweight champion. Big championship fight coming up. How does it feel, my man?
I mean, it feels great, bro. I always said I was #1 in the division, and now it's just time to get back and prove it again. That's all.
Now we got a huge event right here in Los Angeles, Social Gloves too. We got NFL players, we got NBA players, we got social media superstars. What do you think this means for the sport of boxing growing and all the eyeballs?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I'm pretty sure like a lot of other boxing, real people that was in boxing, they was kind of against it. But now, like I'm cool with Austin and stuff, bro. This is like really growing boxing. In the first event I went to, the one in Miami, it was lit. It really was lit, like for real. Like it was just like it was off the chain. So I'm always supporting this right now.
Well, you bring up Austin. We got the main event, Austin and Gib. How do you see this one playing out?
I mean, of course, I think Austin gonna win. I'm not just saying it because he's my dog or whatever. I just fuck it. I'm sorry, bro. I just think he gonna whoop it. That's wrong.
Stoppage, knockout, what round? Let's get an official prediction.
Well, I'm not Ali. I can't predict, but Austin said it ain't gonna go past 3. So I mean, I'm gonna just roll with whatever he say.
What about the NFL running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Adrian Peterson. You saw the knockout clip of Adrian Peterson to his sparring partner. What do you make of this matchup?
Right, like so historically, right, when football players get together, they so aggressive. They always overly aggressive. So I think they're gonna be just like 2 Rams, and they're gonna just lock horns. And so they're gonna have to have a good referee in there to separate them. Be separated.
Then they pulled an audible on Swaggy P, late replacement, less than 48 hours. It's got to show out for the NBA community.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Bro, I'm just excited. Bro. I'm excited about like all these fights. It's real good fights, and what better way to put these guys in to fight like in boxing? Like it's just so fire, bro. I can't wait to be on it.
But in your title fight, how are you going to get the job done?
I mean, I'm gonna do my thing. People that know me know I go out there, I do me. Zepeda's a real good fighter. But I don't want to get into that mode right now because we don't have a fight date. But I'm gonna just do my thing. That's it.
He's the pro, I'm the schmo. Ray, back to you.
Thank you very much, Schmo. Well, yes, you did talk about how Swaggy P has a new opponent. Originally, it was supposed to be Blueface, but now that is off the table. Now insert Malcolm Minikon to talk with the Los Angeles Laker and NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, my colleague Michelle Phelps, who's standing by with Swaggy P.
Swaggy P, a bit of a switch up here for you. Didn't expect it. You were supposed to be facing Blueface, but here you are facing Minikon. Doesn't give you much time to prepare for him, but what do you know of your opponent thus far?
I can do as much as you know, really, but I fought Minikon. It's been a roller coaster. I'm glad to get out there and fight somebody, But when I seen that little duck tail.
You really only seem to know a little bit about his appearance thus far.
Yeah. You got a good-looking guy fighting an ugly guy.
So you're not new to the whole events, obviously being with the NBA, you dealt with the media and all the questions and whatnot. But how does this one differ for you? It's a completely different sport. Why boxing? Why do this?
Why not? I'm willing to stay in shape, and I've seen some of my fellow guys get out there on the ring, and some of them can go well, some of them wouldn't go well. I want to put my hat in, so I want to disrespect my name, obviously, although a lot of y'all think about that name and say it can go well. But yeah, I'm happy to get out there and see what happens.
Well, in an exhibition fight, you're supposed to be going in and having fun, but if you make a statement on the night, is this something that you want to continue with?
Of course. Just trying to have fun with it.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
All right, Swaggy P alongside Michelle Joy Phelps, one of our dear colleagues. I'll be calling the fight alongside Mikey Garcia, Paulie Malignaggi, the world champions, alongside the Schmo and Michelle Phelps on Fight Night. Now, tempers flared up yesterday during the press conference in the battle of the reality TV stars regarding the heavyweight division. Let's just say that these two gentlemen don't like each other. Standing by with one half of our opening matchup on pay-per-view tomorrow night, the Schmo is with Chase DeMoor.
Chase, how you doing today? We saw what happened at the press conference. You guys had to be separated. You were so chirping when he got off stage. How'd it get so heated, man?
Man, I was just up there and he's just saying a bunch of words to me, and it's hard because I got lost in those big fake teeth it is. He took a quick little jab, and I was sitting there thinking in my head. It took me a second to respond because I thought he hit me, but then I had to question it. Was it a slap? But I was thinking in my head that's your best hit, and this fight's gonna be over really quick.
Chase, you talked about the advantages in the athleticism that you have over this man. You got the height, you got the reach. You say he's not in your weight division. You compared him to being a penny to the dollar. You still feel the same way right here today on weigh-ins the day before the fight.
I'm more comparing it to Monopoly money now. Monopoly money to a $100 bill. It's not even close. Mighty Mouse over there, he took a little quick cheap jab. I think in his head he was hoping I was going to miss weight. I was actually 2 pounds underweight. It was a big climb down for me. He's notorious, fat boy this, fat boy that. Fat boy's going to be out there with a ripped six-pack beating his ass, so can't wait.
So we're talking about Monopoly money. Do we have a new updated prediction of how you're going to take this man out?
I think that he's going to come with those weak-ass jabs and hit him with one right straight. He's not going to want to fight anymore. Fight's over in the first round.
So we dubbed this the Battle of the Reality TV Stars. Do you have a name in mind you want to call out if you get your hand raised tomorrow evening?
It's not the Battle of the Reality TV Stars. It's Chase knocking out Cory. That's all it is.
Wow. Final message for all your fans out there worldwide.
Thank you guys for all your support. Love you guys. Can't wait to go and win this thing tomorrow. 1-0 to the resume.
He's Chase. He's ready. Ray, let's back to you.
Thank you very much, folks. Certainly fighting words, and we will now send it to Michelle Joy Phelps, who is with Cory Wharton, who I'm sure has other plans.
Cory, you just heard all the trash talk just a few feet away from you guys the other day. You guys almost came to blows. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling calm, composed. I'm ready to fight. Come Saturday, all this training, it's time to put it all together. I'm not worried about what Chase is doing over there. I'm worried about my team, the game plan that we have, and there's going to be fireworks on Saturday, that's for sure.
What do you make of the reference? It was penny to $1 the other day. Now it's Monopoly money to $100 bill.
I mean, I don't really know what to say to that, honestly. I'm so focused in, I'm ready for Saturday. I can't wait to knock this thing out, and I'm just ready, prepared. Let's go. Let's get these gloves down.
He says that the beef runs deep, and I'm super curious as to how this beef even started.
I think he secretly has a crush on me. I mean, he got his hair braided like I used to. He keeps bringing on my name. On Instagram, he's always tagging me and stuff. Listen, like I said, I'm not worried about that clown, right? I'm worried about what me and my team have worked on. My people are here to support me. And come Saturday, it's going to be a hell of a show.
All right, let's talk about preparation.
Yeah. Preparation, so I've been training at Craft Boxing Gym. Shout out to them, they're located in Calabasas, California. We got George Foreman Jr., he's the head trainer, and he's just been working, man. He's just been working. I've lost a good amount of weight, so I'm going to go in there with the game plan. We're going to execute and get this thing done.
Just out of curiosity, why boxing? Why do you want to do this?
I mean, honestly, me and my friends used to do this for fun. One of them's over there. I used to box in school. We used to go to the park and just box. You know what I mean? So that's just how we used to deal with things. So for me, this is like second nature. I'm excited to have this opportunity on this stage. Like I've been saying, shout out to Social Gloves for this opportunity, man. I'm going to kick this door open and we're going to keep this thing going.
Lastly, any prediction?
Any prediction? I get asked this all the time. I said yesterday, second round knockout, first round we're going to see what he's about. Second round we're going to execute the game plan. So that's what we're doing. We're going to chop this big tree down, and like I said, he's just in the way. So I like that little bruise on his face. That looks cute,
You lost your sunglasses, by the way.
All right, all the best to you. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Michelle. Also, you see the Battle of the Reality TV Stars in the heavyweight division. Now we will get set for a matchup between the East Coast and the West Coast. But this is for the ICB Middleweight Championship. We know about the McBroom family history, obviously. Social media superstars, they're both undefeated. And I'll send it to my colleague, the Schmo, who's standing by with the undefeated Landon McBroom.
This is the Schmo. We got the pro from the West Coast, Landon McBroom. We got hardware on the line, the ICB Middleweight Championship. How does it feel to be fighting for a belt on the line, my man?
Feel good. I'm not trying to put any pressure towards it or think about it too much, but it is definitely an added bonus to the fight.
4 rounds professional fight. In the fighter meetings, you said that this fight's going to look the most professional of all the fights on the fight card. Why is the crowd in for a special treat Saturday night?
Yeah, again, by far, I think they're the most skilled fighters. Not expecting to get fight. I think they'll be the best experience. He has been experiencing the card. That's going to put on a show tomorrow.
Social gloves too. How important is it for you to set the tone for your brother, sharing the card for him? You're fighting first, man. Why is it very important for you to set the tone for the family?
It's very important. I think that I do good. It adds to my family, everybody, friends, of course my brother, and I think it's very important for me.
A lot of people in the sport of boxing are going to be in the corners here. They're all going to be watching. A lot of pros got the eyes on you, man. What is the message you're going to be sending?
I think I'll make everybody's the true boxer, true boxer players, make everybody proud, and respect me and respect the sport.
And where are you going to take this thing, man? Because you are a professional with this demeanor. You mean business. The sunglasses are on. The arms are folded.
As I said, we're going to continue going after this. I was in the way. We're going to move past it and keep on going.
What's the nicest thing you can say about your opponent, Adam? Because you two are both very cordial and nice guys.
He's a nice, sweet man.
That's it?
He's like a little teddy bear. He's a nice man.
Man, a few words. Michelle, let's bring it to you.
Thanks, Shmo. Adam, I have to ask you, I know there hasn't been much trash talk between the two. Shmo just said right now, asked Landon, what's the nicest thing you could say about each other? Or what's the meanest thing you could say about him?
You got a big head, you know. It's gonna be easy to hit that head.
You guys haven't done, much trash talk leading up to this, but he has predicted a 3rd round stoppage. Would you like to respond to that?
He's gonna realize it's different once we get in the ring and there's levels to this. He ain't gonna stop. He's gonna try to knock me out the 1st round, the 2nd round, and once he realizes he can't, he's gonna be frustrated and talk to his coach because I'm outwork him.
Are you looking to stop him? Is that the goal for you to make a statement?
I don't look like knockouts, but if it's there, if I got him hurt and his legs are wiggly, trust me, I'm gonna make him pay the price. I ain't gonna be no teddy bear.
Well, he did say during the fighter meetings that he felt that you were nervous. Are you?
During the he didn't show up to the face-to-face.
Fighter meetings. Remember we had the Zoom calls with you guys.
I think he's nervous. He couldn't even look me in the eye. He got shades on. He can't see me. Like, I'm telling you, man. I'm doing this for Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any final words for him? I know he's just a few feet away.
Just be ready, and I hope he shows up. Just be ready.
All right. Thank you very much. Back to you, Shmo.
Thank you, Michelle. We have a champion in 4 different weight classes, the former pro. Everybody give it up in attendance. We got Mikey Garcia. He's going to be on the broadcast, and Cory and Ray Flores doing the play-by-play. Mikey, how you doing, man?
Good, man. We're excited. It seems like it's going to be a fun night tonight. Fans are in for a nice treat.
Listen, man, you've been in the thick of things with the who's who in the sport. What do you think of what you see from everybody here? They're taking it really seriously. We got professionals from different backgrounds competing tomorrow night. What do you make of all of it?
It's great. I think it's great because it's going to bring a new audience, a younger crowd. I've seen them training. I've seen Austin and Landon training, and they're taking it very serious. They've been in the gym with real training, real boxing. So I can tell that they're in it for the right reasons, not just in it for the publicity stunts or anything like that. I mean, they already got all these followers and fans following them. They don't need boxing for that reason. But they're actually taking it very seriously, which is going to tell me that it's going to be a good night for boxing. They obviously got some beef with each other's opponents, so that only makes for a better fight.
How would you rate the trash talking so far?
They showing some respect, but look, there's no friends in boxing. There's no such thing as good friends in boxing. When they stick inside that ring, that's your opponent, that's your enemy. If you really want to hurt him, he's gonna try to do the same thing to you. So that's just leading up to the fight. I heard a little bit of trash talking here and there, but it's just ignites that fire more than just another opponent. When you hear someone say something bad about you, it does trigger those pokes at you.
What's the best words of wisdom you have for some of these guys making their pro debuts tomorrow evening?
And it's a great journey to start, great platform to begin your career, and just go out there and show the fans what you're made of. It's about entertaining the crowd, but also proving to everybody that you are a serious boxer.
Which names have you circled on the broadcast as must-see TV? Is there one of these matchups that you're most intrigued to see?
We got obviously the main event with Austin and Gabe. They've had some back and forth, and they also had some previous experiences already. So I'm excited for that. His brother Landon also with his opponent Adam. You can tell that that's going to be a good fight too, because they both are in it to prove something. And that's what makes for good boxing. When they both want it that bad, that makes a good fight.
Yes, indeed. We got the former pro, the multi-time champion, Mikey Garcia. Give it up to Chef. Back to you.
Thanks, Shmo. I'm now joined with the one and only Fernando Vargas. Fernando, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very happy to be here. Excited for the night tomorrow, and so there's a lot of animosity towards these guys that are fighting each other. So it's very good. A good show.
I have to ask you, there's been a lot of back and forth with people in regards to how they feel about influencers sort of, coming onto the boxing scene. What's your thoughts on all of it?
Well, I mean, look, you really got to just take off your hats to them because they, have a lot of people following them. And so at the end of the day, that's the era we're in now. The era we're in where, social media has an amazing presence. And, at the end of the day, we got to take off our hats for putting on this event.
Who do you have for the main event?
I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm a promoter. It's going to be a great fight. I think both of these guys want to get it on and really, hurt each other, which makes it for a good night of boxing.
Okay, so rather than predicting, who do you anticipate is going to have the most entertaining fight of the night? Just based off of the beef back and forth. Which one? The main event?
The main event.
There's two on the card. Brother.
Yeah, well, both of them. How's that? They're a big fight.
You're here with your sons.
With the dynasty. You want to bring up the dynasty? Junior, we got Junior and Daniel. So we got Pedro's Fernando Vargas Jr., Amado Malvado Fernando Vargas, and the General Emiliano Fernando Vargas.
How are you guys? Good? You follow each other on Instagram. How are you? It's nice to finally see you.
It's good. We're here for an exciting time of boxing. Pops knows what it feels like, and it's going to be a part of my brothers.
Hey guys, are you okay with predicting the main event? Are you guys fine with that? Pops don't want to do it.
I just think this fight is good. There's a lot of big influencers, big YouTubers. I think it's good for boxing. And man, this is going to be really good. I'm excited. Shout out to AV Chevy. And we're out here. The Vargas Dynasty in the building, baby.
No predictions from you?
It won't fuck. but no, it's gonna be new eyes, like my brother said, new eyes to the sport. There's gonna be a lot more people, paying attention to, boxing, and it's a good thing. So.
Are you gonna? Do you want to do a prediction?
It's gonna be a great night of boxing.
So we're all sitting on the fence over here.
I just want to see it go down. That's it. I think a lot of people are pretty good, so you never know. But they want to learn each other. So.
Well, fair enough. Well, welcome. Hope you guys have a great time on Saturday. It looks like you want to say something. What do you want to say?
I'm going to say the person with the most conditioning is, boxing. You can't play this sport. So whoever's training the hardest, it will show. And we can't wait. We can't wait to watch you guys. So all you YouTubers, I know you guys been putting in this work. And man, we can't wait to see you guys.
Thank you.
The people that didn't train, they'll see it. The people that didn't work hard in the gym, you'll see it too. So, the ring never lies. So at the end of the day, wish everybody the best, and we're excited.
The ring never lies. Thank you guys so much for your time. Back to you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. We're here with one of the greatest running backs of all time, one of the best to ever touch the pigskin, AD all day, Adrian Peterson in the flesh, man, making this boxing debut against Le'Veon Bell. AD, we're a day away, man. How's it feel?
Feels good, man. For a long time, so it's time to get it done.
Working with Marshall Culp and James Cooper, you didn't take this thing lightly, man. You knocked out a sparring partner in training. Everyone's been talking about that, man. What does that say about the power you hold in those hands?
It's there. Like I said before, I wasn't trying to knock the guy out. It just happened. So it kind of surprised me because I didn't feel like I hit him that hard. So it kind of showed me where I was as far as power-wise. I'm just keeping it that.
This is the opening week of the NFL season. The first time in decades you haven't been lacing up right there on the gridiron, man. How does the level of nerves compare for boxing than it does for professional football?
I think we're on the same level. I feel like once I get out there and I start making walk to the ring, there'll be a little nerves there. Once I get in the ring, I keep it shut.
You seem to be the hand-selected opponent from Le'Veon Bell and the McBrooms, man. Tell the audience how that makes it feel, man, that you're the hand-selected running back right here to face him.
It feels good, man. I felt like it was a challenge, so I accepted the challenge. So I'm just really ready to go out there and do my thing.
How far do you want to take this boxing career, AD?
We'll see. I don't want this to be my last fight, for sure. But it takes a lot of time and dedication, which I want to do. I've got a great team and supporters around me. So we'll see what the future holds.
Well, the Schmo proposes a challenge. There's other running backs that get into the boxing space. There's a guy like Frank Gore. What about saying who the best professional running back is out there of all time over the years to come? Put your name in the hat, AD.
Best running back of all time?
Best running back turned boxer of all time.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. I'm always game.
Always game. And can we get an official prediction out of you?
W.
A W. Any kind of style.
I like chicken style. I think it'll just come.
And what's the best thing you can say about your opponent, Le'Veon Bell?
The best thing I can say about him is, he's a hell of a running back.
Two hell of a running backs going at it tomorrow night. Social Gloves 2. Thank you very much. Michelle, back to you.
Thanks, Schmo. Marlene, it's good to see you here. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? So we know that you're in camp with Peterson.
Yes, I am. Very focused, very calm, very determined fighter. So it's gonna be fun on Saturday.
Just saying, like in his interviews, he's always so calm about everything. You don't sense any sort of nerves. Because he said during the fighter meetings that he was thinking that he wants to see how his performance is, but considering continuing to fight to go pro.
Yeah, I think he just believes in his skill set, he believes in his mentality, and he believes in his strengths. And I think that's something that I admire because it keeps him calm and just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can do. So it's interesting to me, but I definitely think it's gonna be a good showing for him on Saturday.
He's not giving away any secrets, obviously, but what can you say of what you witnessed of him in training?
I can definitely say that he's determined, he's focused, and he really knows what he needs to do and when he needs to do it.
A lot of mixed emotions when it comes to influencers, celebrities getting in the ring. What are your thoughts on all of it?
I really just take it as at least you can really focus on something and put your chin on the line for something that you're wanting to do. So I really appreciate anybody that's going to step in the ropes because that's a difficult thing. A knockout can happen any time.
And advice for those who are turning pro on this part?
Good luck.
Okay, thank you again. Thank you for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Michelle, alongside Marlene Esparza, who will be in the corner of Adrian Peterson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to begin the weigh-in for Social Gloves 2 that comes your way from the Bank of California Stadium here in Los Angeles, presented by Social Gloves and Bash Boxing. We go live tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time, on a variety of pay-per-view platforms. Also, you can check out the event on Fight TV. We will begin our weigh-in, this one in the heavyweight division, but we also want to thank the California State Athletic Commission, Mark Relly, doing a great job, as always, overseeing the event and his fine staff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to begin the weigh-in for Social Gloves 2 as we bring up the heavyweights. First of all, we want to bring to the scale. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former collegiate football standout. Here is DeMoor. DeMoor getting set to tip the scale. This one a heavyweight grudge match, a battle of the reality TV stars. On the scale, DeMoor. 228 for DeMoor. 228 for DeMoor. And his the scale looking to make a statement. Also a fantastic athlete, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Cory Wharton. This one a matchup in the heavyweight division. This will begin the pay-per-view tomorrow night. Cory Wharton on the scale. 203 for Cory Wharton. 203 for Cory Wharton. And now we will have the ceremonial stare down between these two. Gentlemen, come here to the center. Cory Wharton and DeMoor, a battle of the reality TV stars from the Bank of California Stadium here in Los Angeles. Both men predicting knockouts. Someone's going to sleep. Cory Wharton and DeMoor, thank you very much, gentlemen. We greatly appreciate it. And now we want to bring up a matchup. This one is for the ICB International Middleweight Championship. First of all, we want to bring to the scale. This man is undefeated. 2 wins, no losses, 1 bout even. He's fought all over the world in Dubai and the UK, making his United States debut. It's a battle of the East Coast against the West Coast. Please welcome, representing Brooklyn, New York, trained under the guidance of the former world champion Saddam Ali. Here is Adam Saleh. This is for the ICB International Middleweight Championship. For Adam Saleh, 153 for Adam Saleh. Let's go! And his opponent, he's also undefeated, 1 win, no losses, representing Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a part of the esteemed McBroom family. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated Landon McBroom. 158 for Landon McBroom. 158 for Landon McBroom. And here is the ceremonial face-off for the ICB International Middleweight Championship. The East Coast against the West Coast. Tomorrow night here in LA. Also want to thank the Commissioner of the California State Athletic Commission, Peter Villegas, and Executive Officer Andy Foster. Now we get ready. This one is a battle of the NFL running backs. As we want to bring it to the scale. This man, 5th all time in leading rusher in NFL history, having played with the Minnesota Vikings and now the Washington football team. He is one of the most prolific rushers in NFL history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the All-Pro, Adrian Peterson. 218 for Adrian Peterson. And his opponent, he ran for over 6,000 yards in his NFL career, playing mostly for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here is the All-Pro, Le'Veon Bell. 204 for Le'Veon Bell. A battle of the NFL running backs. Adrian Peterson and Le'Veon Bell get it on tomorrow night at the Bank of California Stadium. Face off, gentlemen, look at this. This is NFL royalty. 2 All-Pros colliding like freight trains tomorrow night with boxing gloves. our co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we will not have Malcolm Minikon. He will weigh in a little bit later, but we do want to bring up a member of the Los Angeles Lakers and also the NBA champion, certainly beloved by the Los Angeles area. Here is Nick Swaggy P Young. We got Swaggy P in the house. 220 for Nick Swaggy P Young. 220 for Swaggy P. From the basketball court to the boxing ring. Minikon ain't even here yet, so we got Swaggy P in the house. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the evening, a grudge match over a year in the making between two social media superstars known all over the world. Please welcome originally from Saudi Arabia, representing the UK, certainly beloved as an up-and-coming influencer prize fighter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the always entertaining, the seven-figure giver. Inside the ring, 1 win, no losses. A former standout collegiate athlete, a part of the A's family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the social media superstar, Landon McBroom. It is Social Gloves 2, Landon McBroom on the scale. 169 for Landon McBroom. Landon McBroom and Give matchup tomorrow night. It's our main event of Social Gloves 2. Give same time is ticking. We are literally 1 day away until Social Gloves 2 from the Bank of California Stadium. Landon McBroom and Gibbs going at it tomorrow night. It's a pro fight, 6 rounds or less. Join us on pay-per-view tomorrow night. Landon McBroom and Gibbs. Oh yeah, they get it on tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us for today's weigh-in. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time, from the Bank of California Stadium. It's Social Gloves 2, no more talk. Presented by Social Gloves and Best Boxing. Have a great rest of your Friday. We'll see you tomorrow night at the Bank of California Stadium. Landon McBroom and Gibb in our main event. Cannot wait.